Hey y'all, it's me. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing well. Hope your family is well. I hope y'all enjoying this holiday season. Um, I had to do this video. I was thinking about it, and y'all know I really don't like to report uh, women being taken off the earth and families because it's just so touchy when you a regular person and you dealing with real life. But I feel like Miss Quiana Mann, her story needed to be told because me as a black woman and a black mother of black sons, will use sons for the purpose of this video, and the real life concerns that black mothers are having currently, i.e., me. I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This your nosy neighbor lady show. But Miss Quiana Mann, we all know, if you didn't have a name, now you have a name. She's not just a black woman who died at the hands of her kid. This is matricide. She is a mother of four, where due to the actions of one of her children, the rest of her children don't have children. Don't have a mother. Quiana Mann was killed by her 10-year-old son, of course, over a headset gaming system. Which brings up another point. It was a gun in her house. It was loaded. It was in a lockbox. The kid knew where the keys to the lockbox was. They said the lockbox with the gun in it was in the basement. So this is another fear of mine. Even with, black women are actually purchasing guns at some of the highest rates ever seen in history. But me as a parent, what scares me the most is that my kid would use their gun, my gun, and hurt one of their siblings. But to think that your kid will use a device to hurt you, that you are purchasing to protect them and your family, because of course they didn't say she was a single mother, but and I don't know this for a fact, but no dad was mentioned, no spouse was mentioned. And this is definitely a thing in the black community where dad is missing. If dad had been in the home, or dad had cared, or if that young man had someone to take his frustrations out on, the parent who wasn't there, aka black dad, black father, maybe that lady would still be alive. Of course, they said she put him in therapy. He was acting up at the school. What was this black mother to do? 10 years old, on the cusp of being a preteen, wondering probably where his dad is. I'm not giving him excuses. I'm just saying that dad wasn't there, dad wasn't coming, dad didn't care. And her being the mother that she was, that I am, that we are, thinking that, oh, this is just a phase. Oh, this is going to get better. But they say the family had concerns. The daughter said that he had rage issues all his life. So it's just like thinking about me and my sons and how I am honest with them about black men. I'm honest with them about the divestment movement. I'm honest with them about how young black males are killing their mothers and how they're not going to kill me. And how I would rather see them away from me so that we both can be happier and safer. And as a black mother, if you need to make that decision about your son, you want to choose your life. But some people are still choosing their sons. We still remember the video where the son had tore up the whole mama house and broke a porcelain toilet. That was on IG. And then we also talk about this mother-son unhealthy relationship. So she could not tell this boy no. Because after he shot her, he still went and ordered that headset. So this is the coddling that you hear black female creators talk about in the BWE and or divestment community. And the giving him everything he wants, and when you tell him no, he can't take no. My sons have been acting out so bad. And this case will be a case that prompts me to send my son either with his dad in state custody. Start creating a track record with the school. Work with the school and law enforcement to get your sons out of your house, because this is not going to stop. We watched the Miss Divested Z-Live channel where she went through and did all the Thanksgiving killings. If you want to check her video out, I don't know which one it was titled, but it was recently. And she did all the Thanksgiving killings where it featured a lot of mothers who were black. If you like this video, let me know. But this is a mother's worst nightmare. The neighbor said he heard screams that you could feel in your body. That's terrifying. And them kids don't have a mama for Christmas, because mama didn't know that it was time for her son to go. And then as a black mother, and everything is already blamed on you all the time anyway, being a part of the Blackistan community, she probably felt like she was failing her sons, i.e. I feel like I'm failing my children, and I know I took care of my kids. And I feel like, what did I do wrong? But due to black women online helping me know that it's not my fault their dad wasn't here. It's not my fault that they might be a psychopath or a sociopath or have anger and rage that I did not instill in them. That just may be in their DNA. This terrifies me. But it's just like, he had no remorse. They said he didn't shed a tear. He couldn't even look at his siblings and know that for the rest of their life, even his siblings won't have a parent. And they also said she had cameras in her home. So she was already living in a place of fear, whether y'all want to say it or admit it or not. There was fear in that home. When you feel like you need to watch your kids with cameras, we know about cameras outside. We scared of the world outside. That make total sense. But when you're scared in your own home, when you're afraid in your own home, when you don't know what might happen in your own home, at this point, I did tell my son I'm afraid, because I'm on the internet. And I'm not finna be taken off the earth by a kid I brought on the earth. And if I do, I guess I'll be another news story, because I was too stupid to listen. I'm not saying Quiana Mann was stupid, because I don't know that Quiana Mann was even exposed to this information that's online about black woman matricide or black femicide. So I cannot blame the victim, and I will not, and I shall not. But who, in my case, if something happens to me, I would definitely blame myself, because I was exposed to the information. I knew the information and did not do what needed to be done with the information. I did not act accordingly, because send him with his dad. The panel with the ladies, matter of fact, same thing. Miss DZ panel, they did a whole panel about send him with his dad. Another day, they was doing one topic. A whole bunch of mothers came on there trying to keep talking about their sons and unicorns. We use unicorn as a joke. We use unicorn as a funny thing, but really, it's a funny thing that's grounded and rooted in truth. And for some reason, black women are under this delusion. So are you, like even me having sons who are creating a hostile environment in my home, do you think I don't have a plan? I have a plan. And my plan not gonna fail. Will it hurt? I'm gonna hurt. But my child is gonna hurt more, because nobody can treat them like their mother. But I'm not gonna prove and hope and wish and pray on something that's not changing. I'm gonna take action to improve my life and my child's life, whether it's an inconvenience or not. When we have extreme cases like this, oh yeah, this is what they put. He lit the carpet and sectional on fire. He had enough malice, enough intent to hurt his mother, he put the gasoline or some type of flammable fluid in a balloon and lit the couch and the carpet on fire. I don't know if Quiana was a homeowner, but if that was her home, that's one thing. But if that's somebody else's home or property, she's putting her at risk for being evicted or definitely having to pay a lot of money because that carpet is not hers. But if this is her home, that's better because we do know black women are homeowners. Single black women, there are a lot of single black women homeowners. But even with a neighbor of mine, she got evicted because of her 12-year-old son. And that's when it clicked in my mind, whoop, nosy neighbor lady, you better watch out. Because it was too close for comfort. And for this case, this is too close for comfort for me. Because it's exactly what I'm going through. I'm thinking about purchasing a weapon to protect us and our family. But also I'm thinking about if I purchase a weapon, would it be used on a family member? So both of these things, and then along with that, my sons turning against me because the black community have a hatred for black women, whether black women accept it or not. That's not the issue. The issue is that these things are happening daily. They say he was smart enough to unplug the camera on the day he did it. And if you don't think that all this stuff is related or intertwined or has nothing to do with you as a mother of a son, i.e. me as a mother of a son, I could look at this case and think, oh, this could never happen to me. Oh, what she do to him? Oh, well, that's Blackistan. What she do to him? Or she had to do something, or she didn't raise him right. Did y'all think about maybe for 10 years he was longing for and wishing and waiting for a father? I don't know this for a fact. I'm just saying. Waiting and looking for a man to show him how to be a man. He couldn't call his daddy for that fucking headset. I know the fuck that. I do know that. Because if he could, he wouldn't have got so enraged. I don't do these type of videos because it makes me cry and highly emotional. Then the emotions pour over into other areas of my life, and I find that I can't balance my emotions well enough. See, some people can report the stuff. I'm not down on these ladies. We need these ladies to report on black women deaths because nobody will probably ever hear about them, to be honest, and they'll be swept under the rug and thrown away, and nobody ever think about these ladies. But with me, I cannot talk about black women being taken off the earth and not care. I'm not saying these women will not take it personal. And not take it personal. But to take a kid mother before Christmas and to know that a kid took his mother before Christmas. The person who's supposed to buy you Christmas. And all he had to do was wait for Christmas. She probably still was going to get it for him. All she had to do was get him out her home. But she didn't know it would be this serious. And it's sad and tragic that we have to think of ourselves as living, walking targets. And we have to fear everything and everyone in black skin, brown skin. This is unbelievable. But what would be more unbelievable than this would be for me to let my kids walk all over me, then wonder why something happened to me. So, this is definitely a cautionary tale to black women who have black sons. Because I have a black son. I have more than one black son. And I cannot say that this lady, this woman, this beautiful black woman who was doing her best is not in my heart. And sending love and light to her family, sending them prayers to her family. If you're a Christian, sending whatever you have, condolences. If you have some money, go look up her go fund me. It's just really tragic and sad, and I just want us to think deeper. I want us to think deeper and not on a shallow level, because there are really women losing their lives. And we can play patty cake, and oh, this is just a gender war. Oh, this will never happen to me. Or oh, blame the victim that she didn't raise them right. We all know who didn't do raising in the black community. We can play that BS, but we know who don't do raising, and it's black men. And I will see you next time, and I love you, and I'm thinking about you, and I'm hoping and wishing and praying that you just find a piece of happiness. And I'm just hoping that we can find some understanding and some grace, because we definitely gonna need it. Stay innovative and creative. Love on yourself the most. And if you want to love on your loved ones, you make sure you monitor your love. And really, you can't give too much love out to black people, because baby, they're gonna flip it and use it against you. Even your own children, people you born and bred in your own home. This shit terrible. But that's why I don't do these cases, because I still gotta go to work. Now I got to blow my nose. Now I'm all congested. This stuff gonna be on my mind. But gotta do what we gotta do. So I'm your nosy nebulator. This your nosy nebulator show. And until next time, just keep loving on yourself, and I'll see you. Bye.